Scarlett. Okay, so I had so much fun showing off Iroquois that I thought I would show off another dog of ours. This is Scarlett. Scarlett, pay attention. So Scarlett is about, what are you, Scarlett? 4, almost 5 now. And Scarlett has a very unique story. Scarlett, pay attention. So Scarlett has a very unique story. Stay. Scarlett was actually sold to a family as a puppy. And we have a program here where if you're not happy with your puppy, they can come back here with us and train. So Scarlett was brought back for a 2-week training program. She did amazing. She did really well. Scarlett, sit. And she did really well. She learned all of the basic commands, did really great. The family was very pleased. I got raving emails about how happy they were with her. And about, 4 or 6 weeks later, I got another email saying they were not happy. Scarlett, come here. And that they just weren't really happy with some of her behaviors and wanted to bring her back for some more training. So she came back. We did a little bit more training with Scarlett, and she was here for probably another week or so. We worked with her some more. She learned some more good behavior, and she went back to her family, Scarlett. And the difference between a showdown and a house dog, right? And she learned a few good more behaviors. She went back to her family. Again, I got raving reviews about how well she was. And about a month later, I get another email that Scarlett just really isn't fitting in. And so they bring her back. And she gets out of the van and she comes barreling running towards me. And she skids into a sit. Just like she had been taught to do. Scarlett needs to sit. Sit, and now stay. Stay there. And now I'll remind you that I had her for 8 weeks as a puppy. And obviously, I love the puppies. But then on top of that, I had worked with her for several weeks as training. So I got to know Scarlett very well. And so after we had her for a few days, my husband and I just kind of looked at each other and simultaneously thought to, and said out loud, I don't think Scarlett can go anywhere. We had invested so much time in her with training that we had bonded with her. And so, hence, Scarlett stayed. And so Scarlett's name is actually Second Chance Scarlett. We just really felt like Scarlett belonged here with us. When she came running out of their vehicle at a dead run to me, I really thought this puppy was going to jump on me. But instead, she sat at my feet just like she had been taught. And I feel like, what 5 or 6 month old puppy does that? The best trained kind. And Scarlett, probably to this day, is one of our best trained dogs. And it is because she had that great beginning with us. I know she's not really acting like it now. So I'm just going to kind of show you. So we don't practice this. Scarlett has not been trained since she was that, 5-month-old puppy. But I've got some treats over here already planned out to see if she'll do anything for us. Come here. Can you sit? All right, stay. Stay, Scarlett. I really don't practice this. This is what good obedience training as a puppy does. They keep it. They retain it. I'm going to put the treat on the floor. Good girl, Scarlett. Good girl. Good job. So one funny thing about Scarlett is I often review my training videos before I post them, like with the puppies. And Scarlett was sitting next to me one time on the couch. Sit down. And in the video, I had told the puppy, no, sit, stay. Come here, Scarlett. Sit, sit. And in the video, the puppy had gotten up. So I said, no, sit and stay. And Scarlett, at that precise moment, had started to walk up away from me and away from the couch. And she turned around and sat down and stayed. And I kind of chuckled to myself because it literally has been years since we have worked with her on this stuff. But I can tell you, good obedience training as a puppy gets this amazing adult dog. And so Scarlett is just one of our best well-behaved dogs. She truly is amazing. So enough about her story. Let me talk to you about Scarlett. So Scarlett was obviously bred here. She is Kira and Kander's daughter, and she has the most kindest old soul eyes. They are light brown, and I'll walk her up to the camera here in a minute. But she's built very well. She's about 105 pounds. She's actually pregnant right now. You can't really see it in the camera, but she's due in about 2 weeks. So she's got a nice round belly here. I don't know how many she's having yet. It's too early to tell. But she's due in about 2 weeks, and she was bred to Baylor. And typically I do breed her to Baylor simply because they make beautiful puppies, well genetically rounded puppies, and they're beautiful as well. So I actually have one of her daughters, Sadie, and Sadie also has those old soul eyes that are also light brown. Come here, Scarlett. Sit. Can you look at the camera? Can you look over here? Can you look? Can you see her eyes? They're just beautiful eyes. Yes, you have such beautiful eyes, don't you, Scarlett? Yes, you do. Okay, come here. Good girl. Yes. So I just thought it would be fun to show off another dog. My dogs are so amazing. I mean, Scarlett is a great dog. She is a kind of protective mother when it comes to her babies. She doesn't like strange men. I'm not really sure why that is. She's great with our family. But if we have friends over, our nursery's in the house, and so we have to kind of be mindful about who's coming and going when it comes to Scarlett. So she doesn't like men around that aren't us. So that's always something to be mindful of. Can you kind of see her belly? I was kind of hoping you could, but it's not really showing up on the camera. No, that's okay, isn't it, Scarlett? Yeah, that's okay. Well, I just kind of wanted to give you a brief little video about Scarlett and how amazing she is. She's awesome. So that's all for now. Like and subscribe below for more videos, and I'm sure there's more to come. Scarlett, sit. Good girl, Mama.